Good morning, viewers. Today I'm making final connections in the airing cupboard. Feel free to watch all the previous parts before watching this one. Right, first of all I need to figure the pipework. Mark the pipework before I do any trims, cuts. So that's called mains, split into two. That looks like called mains to me. Let's put C. So that obviously Worcester flow, hot water, gas, cold, return. So that's cold. Let's follow this one up. Cold tees off into the kitchen. Let's put C. What a spaghetti junction it is. So this is obviously gas, and that's, I assume, gas for the kitchen, which gonna be capped off because we run new gas pipe. And the part one, this that I was testing with the this. Let's continue our journey. That's hot, domestic hot water. So this is a return. That one supposed to be flow. Central heating flow. So the last one remaining is domestic hot water, which is that one. Central heating flow. That's gonna be redundant. Old return, old flow, cold, gas, hot. So we got all the pipeworks marked up. Gas is off. Water's off. Ready to rock and roll. That would actually fail. Gas inspection. I'm not sure about these spanners. These are so bulky. I think they're a bit overpriced. This is a lot more manageable to me. I'll just let it drain. Seriously? Finally, all boilers out the way. Now, installation. Let's transfer writing on the pipework to the other side. You see a slightly different marking. So that was supposed to be a spare pipe, unused, but I swapped that for cylinder feed, which is quite direct, straight from the supply pipe, and that goes directly to the cylinder. So that's swapped to cylinder feed, and that old cylinder feed that I was planning to use, I swapped for balance cold. I totally forgot about balance cold. I'm glad I got some extra pipework, so I'm gonna use that for balance cold. Okay, so now we got underfloor heating flow connected, common return. This is underfloor heating return, goes up and then tees off into the central heating return. That's going to be linked to central heating return, and this is common return. I forgot to mention, customer wants a water softener in the near future, so I need to make relevant connections for the water softener. This is first floor central heating flow. Right, so we need to connect return and cold. I would say we're pretty organized. All accessible, all out of the way. This is our charging station. Totally out of the way. Let's grab some fittings. I barely measure my pipework. I just use my imagination, I guess. That's pretty good. About there. Oh, that's naughty, naughty. What can you do? Nothing really. It's about there. Just trim that down a bit. Told you it's gonna be good. And then another 90 and 45. Turn. Oh, come on. Will it get in there? Oh, I'm just sliding down. Now we got some more room to play around. I will also need to install this dude. As I mentioned, one upstairs in a loft and one downstairs here. So the customer can pressurized system remotely. Filling loop here and a filling loop there. Let's press it. Let's press it. It's pressed. Let's press this dude. Oh, first I need to do a tiny bend. Up. Isn't that beautiful? That will do us. There's still too many bits and pieces to do, so I'm gonna leave it like that. So that's the mains. Put the cap on, just in case if someone comes here to check the progress and they want to flush the toilet or something, decide to open the main stopcock, so that will be some sort of protection. This is too many open ends in the loft, and here and there. Leave it for another day. I'm exhausted. Plumber's perk, I never leave behind. Plumber's perk. Another day in plumber's paradise. It's not going. I gotta bring my Stilsons. Now we're gonna use this hole for the waste pipe. I believe that should work just fine. That's about there. Come on. Too tight. Where's my brand spanking new soldering torch? Don't want to burn our Persian carpets. Oh, I'm doing very uncomfortably. Let's get the chair out. It's my back starting to hurt. Oh, that's better. Whipped. So despite a couple pipe clips here and there, that was the final touch of the D2 pressure relief pipe, which is that one. That's a boiler pressure relief and the cylinder pressure relief combined into one. And this is our boiler condensate, which is away from copper via fanny trap or dry trap into the main waste system. So soil pipe just below the floor. Now I need to do the gas final connections and a couple more water connections. As low as possible. Then do slight bend. I think I cut it slightly too short. Of course. That's it, this one. Right, let's level the pipework in 80s level, around there. It is dead level. This is real life plumbing, not Muppet Show. If you would go to get laser level to do one clip, that's your problem. Something wrong with you. That's it. should work. Magic. Oh, yeah. We'll find out in a second. Oh, it's all right. Look at that. Beautiful. So that was officially last press on a gas site, on a gas pipework. It is now nearly complete. I forgot to do one more thing before we can do gas tightness test. Let's do it. I'm better. Now I'm better. Now you obsolete. You obsolete rookie. I choose that one. So this will eventually be a bypass into the kitchen cold tap. So this is hard water. Not sure who's gonna install it, me or somebody else. Just gonna leave that for now. So plumber can connect to it and run extra pipe into the kitchen, which I'm not gonna do just yet. It's not been quoted. Right, that's all done in here. Domestic hot and cold water is connected. I need to do some work in the loft before you can test it. Oh, actually, you can do nice offset and then 2 elbows. Yeah, let's do offset. And again, I don't measure. I just do by heart. By eye, not by heart. That is just perfect. That is just perfect. Look at that. Without measuring. There's plenty of room for insulation. The pipe lagging. I can go a fraction down. Oh, too short. What? Too short. Never mind. This is gonna be a permanent cylinder feed. That one. This one is balanced cold back into the house, and this is domestic hot water. So all I need to do is link these two ends So it feeds the cylinder and back into the house. Okay, temporary link, and this gonna be temporary cap, so it doesn't backflow into the loft when customer accidentally opens the tap in the middle position, so the cold may push it all the way back through the hot side. So we definitely gotta put a cap on. Brand new cap. So that's ready. This is I'm doing just to be able to isolate central heating while hot water is in production. Nobody needs heating in the summer, and they might want to remove radiators, replace radiators. So you come in a loft, shut this dude, flow into the radiator circuit, go into airing cupboard, shut the return valve, and you're good to go. Now we're going to do pressure relief. There's just no access here. Not enough access. I hate working in a loft. There's nowhere to put your tools, and nowhere to sit, nowhere to stand, nowhere to lie. We plumbers should charge triple rate working in a loft. 15mm pipe testing my nerves. I always panic when I hear water running. I bet every plumber does. It's just a toilet filling. Oh, that's me. Look at the camera holder. That's fully open. That's fully open. So now we're only testing cold side going to the upstairs. Now we need to test that dude. Just temporary connection into the garden tap, temporary garden tap, which is located inside the kitchen. Let's do it. That's on. Upstairs on. Downstairs on. Kitchen. So all the cold water in the house is on. That's gonna be shitloads of air, I believe. No? Maybe not. Oh yeah, there is some. So far so good. Let's go and flush the toilet, finally. Let's do kitchen. Let's test kitchen tap. That's hot. That's hot. What? There's no water to the kitchen tap. Why? Why? Looks like it's no supply to the kitchen. Why is that? I have no clue. Oh yes, remember. Just remember. There's one more isolator in the garage, which I installed myself. Is that one? That supplies a temporary kitchen. Oh, how do we reach it? How are we gonna reach it? That's on. So that is now on to the upstairs temporary kitchen accommodation. Ready? No? What the flip is going on? There's no supply to the kitchen. I don't get it. Come on, mate, don't do this to me. What did I forget? What did I forget? So that is on. We've got water in that pipework. So that's up in the loft. Connects in the loft. And back. What the flip? Real wall plumbing my ass. I forgot something. There's no water in the kitchen. There's no water in the kitchen tap. I definitely forgot something. Definitely forgot something. Right, so that is no cylinder feed. Goes up in the loft, links over to the balanced cold water, comes back. So that's supposed to be balanced cold water. Maybe I crossed these two off. I think I crossed them off. Yeah, it's gotta be that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pipe is domestic hot water, 7th pipe is balanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the domestic hot water, which it is, and the 7th is balanced, which it is. I don't get it. So we got water on this part of the pipe, but not upstairs in the kitchen sink. That's a bit of a bizarre. We have got water in this pipe, which is balanced, but not in the kitchen sink upstairs. Alright, let's test this one. Look, that's the proof that the water's supposed to be in the pipe in the kitchen sink upstairs. Hey, what? Water. Let's see how much water is in there. Proper mains pressure. I just don't get it. Let's go check once again. I think I got it. I figured it out. There's stopcock inside the kitchen sink. That one. I believe that shuts water to the kitchen sink. Yep. Yep. This is just a temporarily under the sink water heater for a customer, which he installed himself. Right, we're just gonna shut it and leave it as it was. That's a return from upstairs radiators into the common return. So we can isolate underfloor heating, we can isolate radiator circuit, so we can only run hot water cylinder. So that concludes my today's story. Until the next time.